Hello, my name is Mark Muskies. I'm the research assistant with the Stone Fort Museum on the Stephen F. Austin State University campus. And today I'm going to demonstrate how to load and fire a black powder rifle just as they would have in the 1800s. Please remember this is not an in-depth discussion on how to properly handle black powder. Please seek proper instruction before you attempt to do anything I show you today. Each powder load would be measured before pouring it down the barrel. This ensured consistency in each shot and prevented large chain reactions from igniting the rest of the powder in the shooter's powder flask. It is important to note that I am using the appropriate black powder for this demonstration. Modern smokeless powders create unsafe pressures in muzzle loaders and will cause a catastrophic failure. I am using a modern adjustable measure that can change the amount of powder I use. Since this is just a demonstration, I am using a light load of 50 grains of powder. The shooter would then take a cloth patch and place it over the end of the muzzle. Then a lead ball would go on top. The patch created a tight seal between the ball and rifling of the barrel, improving accuracy. Hunters and soldiers might carry a roll of pillow ticking to cut more patches as needed. They would then use a ball starter to push the ball down the barrel. A ramrod could break if it was used to start the ball, so this tool was ideal for the job. Next, they would use a ramrod to seat the ball, making sure not to deform the projectile or crush the powder. The final step was priming the rifle. There were many different lock mechanisms for black powder rifles. This rifle uses percussion caps, the last major evolution in muzzle loading ignition systems. Older mechanisms included the matchlock, wheel lock, and flintlock. The spark for this rifle will come from the fulminate of mercury inside the brass cap. Now they could discharge the firearm in a safe direction by squeezing the trigger. The mid-1800s also brought this new invention, a conical projectile sometimes called a Manet ball. The soft lead would swage, meaning it expanded at the base from the explosion, and gripped the rifling. This eliminated the need for a patch and ball starter, and made it easier to push the projectile down the barrel, which sped up loading. The conical shape of the projectile and expanding base improved the range, power, and accuracy of the firearm. Today I'm going to use this round to hunt some very dangerous game. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope it gave you a better understanding of the process a muzzle-loading firearm required before each shot, as well as the number of accoutrements the shooter needed to carry. One of our museum assistants also got in on the fun.